welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hello, we are Carol and Ken and we like touring in our little red camper. This is episode 8 of our tour of Norway, which we started in Kristiansand. If you want to check out all the previous episodes, then the best way to do that is via our Norway playlist, which is perfect for a little bit of binge watching. Nice morning. That other van is still here. It's a lovely spot to camp, but it's got one downfall, and that is the number of flies. And somehow they're getting in the van, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've killed 9 flies this morning.
I don't understand why they're coming one at a time.
Well, no
The
idea.
minute you kill one, another one appears.
They must have got in last night, I assume, and then of course during the night they get cold and sleepy, don't they?
Yeah.
And then as soon as we start using the gas and stuff, they start waking up.
They're warming up.
I killed them all using this. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, killed them all using this. And the technique you got to use is get this on full beam and then get as close to the fly as you can with this. And you will almost be able to squash it with one of these. And then have a cloth and just squash it, don't swat it. And it works remarkably well, doesn't it?
Perfecting it a treat. How many have you killed? 9?
9.
9. Wow.
9 this morning. I'm looking forward to this. You're only having a bit of bacon.
Yeah. I'll do me. I'm having egg as well.
Yeah. Boiled egg in the morning, yummy. That's fly number 11 I've killed. Beginning to wonder if there's some sort of hole now in this fan where they're getting in. Wonder if they come through the air vents.
I wonder if we unzip this black thing, whether there's a load of them behind here.
I don't know. Horrible, aren't they?
Yeah. They're just little black house flies, quite small ones, but it's just so annoying when there's just one after the other.
I can remember when I was still at work, I had an office in that Slough Manor, in that old country house.
Yes.
And I think it was as winter came on, all these flies would come in and they used to congregate in my windowsill. And we got some special powder in a box, and they would land on this powder and then it would be like quicksand and they would just go under it and never come back up. Just noticed we've been joined by a cruise ship. Charlie's got her rubber gloves on. This is war. This place used to be a military camp. We've seen lots of kids here last night, so whether it's some sort of outwards bounds place now, I've no idea. Right, we're off to Stavanger this morning. Charlie Brown wants to do a boat ride up the fjord, but we got a very low cloud base, so I'll have to see what it's like.
So it's left here.
Okay. Stavanger is quite a big town, but you wouldn't think it, judging by the amount of traffic there is.
Over this one and then left at the next one. Oh, you can't.
Oh.
So you have to go left. Doesn't say any amount of time you're allowed to stay, so
No.
see if there's a space. Because this is really central, if you can park here.
Not the best weather for walking around here. Everything's looking a bit dull and grey. Oh my god, there's our first troll, Charlie. A menacing little bugger, isn't he? Look at the size of that. If you pay them a small bribe, they should leave you alone. This place seems dead this time of the day.
Some of these for the day.
We're too scared to use them, aren't we?
I think we break a leg.
I think we break something. Certainly looks to be a very convenient way of getting about though. Sadly, I don't know who this is, and whatever he was carrying, somebody appears to have nicked it. They use these to pull sleds in winter. Blimey, that's a creepy looking thing. Not gonna lie, this is blooming miserable walking round here in the rain. We've got a dry spot, haven't they? Is that somebody sat on the floor or a dummy? Ah. So that's an MB200 rubbish van. That's two I've had to bribe. This is the reality of making films. What is it?
It's called the Valberg Tower. It's a fire tower. It was erected in 1853 and was in use until 1922.
Thank you for that. This is one of the town's oldest houses, built about 1700, I think. These little market stalls are firmly aimed at all the tourists that pour off the cruise ships. I like their telephone. And then it's full of books, look. So we're trying to find out who the statue is, but we can't find him even on Wikipedia. Sadly, the cathedral is closed and wrapped up for repairs. Due to the ongoing internal restoration works, the cathedral will be closed until 2023. Well, we're putting more money in the meter, and that can only mean one thing. Decided to do the boat trip today, didn't we?
The Fjord cruise.
Get it out of the way.
I'm in such a misery.
I'm not a misery.
Well, the weather looks better this afternoon.
Yeah, that's just the thing. I didn't want to hang around.
Rain for tomorrow now.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I mean.
well, we've got a good, reasonable,
do it.
Dry spell, we hope. Let's do it.
So we're taking this boat up the fjord to have a look at Pulpit Rock. And the whole thing was much further than we imagined. This thing can really move when it gets going. Incredibly blowy outside, but nice and cosy in here in the cabin. Bit rocky if you want anything from the shop, mind. Right, time to put our coats on and to get outside.
During the last ice age, huge deposits of sand and gravel created a moraine at the beginning of the fjord, hence the name Forsand. Its population is just over 1,000 in an area covering some 842 square kilometers. The municipality of Forsand is actually one of the largest but least populated in Rogaland County.
Der Lysefjord ist Teil der Gemeinde Forsand. Wir passieren nun den Ort Forsand, der an der Mündung des Fjords liegt und größter Ort sowie Verwaltungszentrum der Gemeinde ist.
If you keep tucked in behind the wheelhouse, it's actually quite pleasant out here. Charlie Brown is having a lovely time, and I have to confess I'm quite enjoying it myself as well. I just hope the boat doesn't wobble to bits. All joking apart, I am really glad we did this boat trip, because once you get up to these cliffs you really appreciate their scale. That slit in the rock there almost looks like a window, doesn't it?
We are now at Santa, which means Vagabond Cove. Legend has it that a band of vagabonds fled from the authorities because of unpaid taxes. They decided to climb up this mountainside.
Thanks to the sheer cliffs, the water is so deep that they can actually nudge the boat all the way into the shoreline.
The vagabonds began bombarding them from their lofty position with hanging nearby stones.
Big cliffs in the background.
I don't know.
Oh, we're yachting though.
Now this is a bit of a setup. Somebody has placed these goats on a tiny little bit of land directly below the cliffs, just so that the boats can come in and feed them for the entertainment of the tourists.
The water froze in crevices and forced huge blocks of the mountain to break off and be swept away by the glacier. Experts assure us that it will not break off.
There's no way we were fit enough to hike up and see it from the top, but this wasn't a bad vantage point at all. So you saw Pulpit Rock, Charlie?
Yeah, been there, done that.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on tight.
After Pulpit Rock, the boat continues along the fjord until we get to a little waterfall at the top.
Way up on the mountainside. From this place, Risky Falls.
At this point, everybody is getting their last shots before they spin the boat around and head back to Stavanger.
Shortly be arriving back in Stavanger, which is the main city in the county of Rogaland. The town was founded in about 1100 AD, around the time Stavanger Cathedral was built. The name Stavanger derives from the words star, meaning straight, and anger, meaning calm harbour. Stavanger is the oil capital of Norway, situated by its busy harbour, handling regular traffic from home and abroad, and not least of all, vessels delivering supplies to the many offshore oil installations in the North Sea.
after that, we went full piggy in Burger King.
Okay.
Okay, we're out of here.
We couldn't have got a better parking spot.
No.
Right on the waterfront in Stavanger.
That was a good day out. And we've just learned that the Queen is seriously ill, haven't we?
Yeah, so you've been finding out on the Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'll wait and see how that pans out. It's right at the top. Scooter. Pedestrian. It's all happening.
What annoys me intensely is how they don't look. You know, they've got this right to just walk in front of you as though they're invincible. Nobody looks.
It's the start of the long tunnel.
Could be.
So we've plotted in the route. We're heading to Bergen now, aren't we?
Yeah, via a ferry.
And there'll be a ferry at some point. We don't know. It says if we drove, it would take about 6.5 hours. So we're going to see how far we get tonight.
Prayers and the prayers of people across the Church of England are with Her Majesty. Talk Radio's royal correspondent Rupert Bell says the royal family are doing what any family would do at this deeply concerning time.
The frailty that she has increasingly shown, as you would expect of a 96-year-old lady. Clearly, mentally, she's still being as very agile. There is no lacking her mental capacity at any stage. And I know that for a fact, but clearly, physically, it is starting.
It's quite clear from listening to the radio that Her Majesty the Queen was seriously ill, and like many people who were listening with us, began to fear the worst. We just missed one.
Come on, old dawdler, if you want to get the next ferry.
So we just got waved through at this entrance.
We're at Mortavika. Going to get on the ferry. It's about a 24-minute crossing, but we haven't bought a ticket. So we're hoping you just pay on the ferry or someone will come and get our money.
You just waved us through, didn't we?
He just waved us through, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So ferry's just arrived because everyone is streaming off.
It's a very efficient system, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very quick.
Every 15 minutes.
Until 8:30 at night, and then it's half an hour until 11:30 at night.
Then you got to swim. Ferrypay.no.
Alright, so I guess you go online then and pay.
Yeah, sounds like it. Don't know what the significance of 7:45, 5:45 and 1800 is.
Maybe it's run by a different company at different times of the day. So we're going on the 17:45, I guess. Just to get that on film, just in case we forget.
Yeah. Oh, blimey, we're going down
There's
into
a
the
caravan
holds.
next to us.
Have you noticed it?
Yeah.
Is that 2 meters? 2 point something
Well, we've
meters.
got to be lower than this guy in front with
Yeah,
the
I know.
rails.
Never seen a ferry like that before. Quite impressive, isn't it?
2.5, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. Blimey, we're getting swallowed up.
It's only a short crossing, but it's always exciting to get onto a ferry.
Looks like you get out your car on this one.
I guess so.
Made it.
Made it. Make sure I turn the alarm off and lock the doors. We are 4-3. Right, Benny?
Yeah.
So this is deck 2C.
Yeah.
Turn right. Be careful of the steps here, they go down again. Blimey, we're off already. We don't hang about, do we? Hot dogs. Ooh, I'm sorely tempted to join that queue, but I'm going to be good. For such a short crossing, this is a lovely ferry. Yeah. Crossing only took about half an hour, so we were soon getting off the boat again.
It's a very slick operation, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So we've arrived in Lysefjord. Off to find a little park up.
Then we got to get our payments sorted out, haven't we?
Yeah, I took some photos on the ferry of the instructions where you just have to set up an account, log your vehicle and a credit or debit card, and it will automatically debit you without sending you an invoice. Because if they have to send you an invoice, they'll charge you an extra fee. So we'll try and get that sorted out. It's a beautiful evening, so I hope it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. It's getting more and more scenic as you go further north.
Yeah.
There's loads of little islands, isn't it?
Not far now, then we'll be at the camp. Where do you want the door?
A quiet road. Well, where's the sun is the question, isn't it?
Been joined by two other vans. All caddy vans, VWs. See, the new iPhone has come out, might be upgrading to that. Been using my phone a lot on this trip as a video camera. Meatballs.
Just a small portion of spaghetti. I need my little swizzle stick.
So we're not piggies. That looks tasty.
Oh. Italian meatballs.
I think these meatballs are absolutely delish, don't you? Have
Well,
these again.
they're very meaty. The meatballs are lovely.
Yeah. Can you remember how much the meatballs were?
They were quite expensive.
Yeah.
I think they were probably about £7 or £8
For a whole bag, yeah.
bag. Yeah, but they're very, very nice.
Very nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bit of a shocker then that the Queen's died tonight, isn't it, Charlie?
Very sad, very sad. Greatly missed.
She had a good innings. Had a great life.
Did very well. Served the country proud.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.